Good morning, it's your man Earl. It is mid-morning, about 11 a.m. Thanksgiving Day. November 22nd, day 326 on the calendar. Go ahead and put that on the calendar now. Day 326 on the calendar, and November 22nd, Thanksgiving Day. Just kicking back, relaxing. Of course, you guys know today is the first major holiday with the new normal, with mom not being with us, and so don't know really what to expect all the way, but I'll be making some phone calls here, check on the rest of my immediate family. But guess what? That doesn't stop what we planned on doing and setting out this year, which is to do a video every day, 2,000 books, and do in 2 years what we did not do in 20. So today's subject matter deals with, we talked about overspending on Tuesday, talked about holding the focus yesterday. Today we're going to talk about compulsiveness, or really compulsive debtors and spenders, right? But I want to use the word compulsive debt. And I'm going to give you really 3 or 4 things that you need to be mindful of when we talk about this idea of debt and being compulsive. First of all, you need to look up what does the word compulsive mean, okay? And check any area in your life where you may be compulsive. I'm a compulsive person, so I have to be very careful and cautious what I find myself doing, because compulsiveness can get you into a lot of trouble, okay? So I'm going to give you 4 things about compulsive debtors, right? And this used to be me, so this is very familiar with me. Once I did the research and broke it down, you can see yourself, right, in all of these, or at least 1 or 2. Number 1 thing about compulsive people who are getting debt, or compulsive debtors, is don't manage feelings, or I'm talking about intense feelings, very well, okay? Now, some people use the terminology tolerate. I like to use the word manage, okay? So if you're a compulsive person who gets into debt, you got to learn how to manage your emotions, those intense feelings. For example, I'm not going to go into debt trying to buy a bunch of things that I shouldn't buy, food being included, okay? All right, to please who? Yourself, other people, to make other people feel good at your expense? No. So learn how to manage your intense feelings, right? Second thing, if you don't learn how to manage your intense feelings, then what happens is you develop the capacity to numb them. Now, how do you numb them? Shopping, alcohol, sex, drugs, right? But we're talking about debt, so we're talking about shopping or charging, check for payday loans, personal loans. Okay, so you go out and you get into debt because you haven't learned how to manage, tolerate even your intense feelings, and so you learn how to not have them. So how do you do that? You just cover stuff up. Just cover stuff up. Just cover stuff up. Cover stuff up. Okay? Third thing, and this kind of goes right at self-image. When you get into debt and then you have to go out and ask for help, what happens is you begin to rely more on other people than your own ability to produce income, produce resources, and then you have this interesting reverse psychological mentality that says, if you don't help me, then you don't love me. So it's really your self-image, your self-esteem, okay? So you're getting in debt because you have a feeling of intenseness or trying to please. You can't manage it well, so you learn to cover it up, mask it, shop over it, which was me. That was my thing. Go get into debt, borrow money, go buy something, right? And then what happens is then you excuse me, then you ask for help, and then when you don't get the help, then you begin to have the reverse psychological mentality that no one loves me. And that's some people, right? One of my major things was the first one, which is not being able to tolerate my own intense feelings. That was my major thing. So I just, do things that were harmful to me. One, spend. Okay? Go out, charge, go out and spend, go out and borrow because of the intense feelings. Like I'm an intense person, and so when you go through trauma, intense moments, you have to learn how to manage those things. All right? So, compulsive debt, not managing your feelings, learning how to cover them up with shopping. 3, having such poor self-image that you expect other people to carry the debt, and then you don't get the help. You reverse the mentality, you reverse the psychological outlook, and then you accuse other people of not caring for you because you can't manage your own resources. Okay? This is very prevalent because it goes on during the holidays. So I'm talking about stuff like this so you can get some strength during the holidays. Day 326, this your man Earl, November 22nd, Thursday mid-morning. About to start making my phone calls. Don't be compulsive. Don't get into debt. Compulsive debtors, not good. How do I know? I used to be one. All right. Day 326. Peace.